Welcome to Rose Hill High School. February for our first varsity games of the month. It's been a few weeks since we've been with you, but we are here at Rose Hill High School. The Rose Hill High School girls varsity team will be taking on the varsity girls from Augusta, the Orioles. And then later on tonight, we'll have the boys taking on the varsity team from Augusta. Both teams come in here sitting at 3 wins on the year, struggling in their respective regions. And so hopefully this will be another good matchup for the girls to get into the win tonight. And we'll get to the introductions of our starters. Both the girls and the boys team have been playing tournaments over the last couple weeks and had some away games, so it's going to be back here in Rose Hill. Still plenty of time to get out here tonight, and visiting Augusta always travels pretty well. So hopefully a good crowd here at the high school. Girls sitting on 3 wins for the year. Josie Palmer. Tonight had been advertised originally as senior night. It is not senior night. That's been moved to a couple weeks away. And so tonight is just another game, although there's special stuff planned for all the kids. Kate and Barb also starting tonight for the girls. If your child has been playing in rec basketball, they get in free tonight. All they have to do is wear their T-shirt, and they will have special events for the girls and during the girls and the varsity game. Bridget Moore getting the call back tonight. Team has been able to increase their points per game when Bridget's been back. She can be very effective from 3-point range, which has been nice to add to their arsenal. And Avery Hotovy will be our 4th starter for the girls tonight. Both teams trying to get a little bit of momentum going into the latter part of the season. And last starter for the Rockets, Addie Rockley, the senior. Coach T. Allen Smith in his first year has done a good job. He's putting a new system into place, a little more aggressive. And the girls definitely work hard every time out. Assisted by McKenna Wiley, Lexi Rose, and Drew Glennemeyer. Doing a great job, and that's going to bring us to the game tonight. We'll also have a game next Friday, a homecoming game, so I encourage you to come on out for that. We're sharing the airwaves tonight with Butler Community College. They've been kind enough to bring out their crew. And Augusta may have a camera here or two there. Addie Rockley will do the honors tonight. Both teams seem to have a little bit of a struggle getting a lot of points on the board. Tip off the battle won by Augusta, and they're going to push the ball. And we're going to start off with a foul on Addie Rockley. No good. It was a foul on the floor, so. No, it was a shooting foul, correct. Just didn't go in either attempt. Ball out of bounds. Avery Hotovy getting the ball around. Josie gets it, takes one too many steps. Correction, Avery was on the near side looking to get the ball from Josie. Team back at home for the first time in a few weeks. They've been playing a lot of basketball, but back at home, a little bit of jitters maybe getting started for both teams. Should be able to see the shot clock in our angle and the game clock just over the goal. And then, of course, we'll keep you updated on the score and fouls and timeouts. Caton at the top of the key. Thought she was looking for Avery. Avery delivers to the right side. And Avery has been extremely effective driving up that right side with a lot of layups in the last couple, at least the last couple of home games. No good on the first free throw. Second one's no good, just short. And here come the Orioles. And Orioles are first one on the board. 2-0. If this is your first time on our page, we would love for you to hit subscribe. Even if you're an Augusta fan, feel free to subscribe so you can see all the wonderful things going on in Rose Hill. And then go to your administration and say, why can't we be more like them? 2-0, 6.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Rose Hill struggling to really get the ball moving. And finding the open person, Maddie with some nice moves. Excuse me, bounces just out. Josie gets the rebound, fouled on the putback. And they'll say she was not in the process of shooting. No, they're going to call a jump ball. Rose Hill ball, Bridget shakes the shot. And it was good it was a deep two, but we'll take it. Tied at 2 with 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Busy weekend for sports. Rose Hill will be hosting a massive wrestling tournament this weekend. Just a reminder to high school students, you do not have school on Friday. High school only. Everybody else, you should probably show up or you'll be marked absent. So no school for high school this Friday, and the tournament will last Friday and Saturday. Then, of course, this Sunday is the big game. I don't know if we're allowed to call it Super Bowl or not by copyright, but you all know what I'm talking about. With two teams that know, yeah, whatever. Avery with a nice step. Gets blocked, though, at the very end. Just didn't follow in strong enough. And here come the Orioles. 3 attempt, no good. Early on, this teams look to be pretty evenly matched. We'll see what happens as time goes on, but neither team really establishing much. And Addie's called for a second foul. I don't think she agreed with that call. No good on the first attempt. And our cheerleader's going for kind of a Charlie's Angel pose, which we like. Put back attempt by the Orioles, no good. Coach T. Allen begging for a rebound. Finally, Josie pulls it down. Looks on ahead. Brindley is checked into the game. Back to Bridget. Out to Brindley again. Avery's got it at the top of the key. Deflected pass. Brindley's got the ball. Over to Bridget. Avery drives. Short range shot, no good. Rebound Rockets, and Brindley's tied up with it. Possessions go to Augusta. Love the battling. We're tied at 2 with 4.5 minutes left to go in this first quarter. Don't forget to ask for the frozen pickle pucks tonight if you happen to go into the concession stand. And then you can add them to your favorite cold beverage, and we call it the pucker up. Doesn't it sound appetizing? Out of bounds off Rose Hill. Rose Hill with a full court press. Augusta struggling. They get the ball over the line, but there was a lot of hesitation. Shot no good by Augusta. Tied at 2 with 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. The travel, no good. Bridget brings it across the half-court line. Brindley finds Avery. And Avery's dribbling to her right. She's going to go back across to Brindley. Avery for a deep three, no good. Out of bounds, and they're going to call a. Officials are bringing in every bit of the bench for Augusta, fresh legs. Out on the court for the Rockets, we have Josie, Brindley, Bridget, Hannah, and Caton. Out of bounds off Augusta. Rose Hill will inbounds. Josie's given a lot of space. She drives, and they're going to call an offensive foul. I don't know that the defender was set, but they're saying that Josie was driving directly into her rather than driving toward the basket. Here comes Augusta. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Game tied at 2. And Augusta gets the third basket of the game. Augusta gets a steal off the Rose Hill inbounds. And they had a little bit more time to shoot than what they thought, or I'm not sure what the rush was, but push shot right underneath the basket, turns the ball back over to Rose Hill. Augusta up 4-2 with 2:43 left to go. Thanks to everybody who voted last home game for the cheerleading team to be featured in Vite Magazine. Your votes helped win, and they will be featured in Vite Magazine amongst all the other Wichita schools. So congratulations to them. Hannah Reeves driving in, gets stopped. And Rose Hill having a little difficult time getting any kind of an interior game going at this point. Kaylee Davis has checked in for the Rockets. So is Michaela Johnson. Michaela can pull the trigger on the three as well. She shoots a mid-range 2 and gets it. Bank shot. Augusta pushes the ball down quickly. That has been a little bit of a weakness for the Rockets this year, is after a made shot, not getting back on defense quick enough. So they recovered nicely on that, but Augusta trying to take advantage of the slow turnaround for the Rockets. Game tied at 4. If you hear a lot of noise behind me, the band is making the entrance. If you know anything about high school bands, they don't come in a room quiet. They're still not doing the drum off, which I've recommended for weeks now. Nobody listens. Nobody listens. Well, there should have been 5 or 6 fouls called, but none were. So 6-4 Augusta. Just over a minute left to go. Not the cleanest first quarter of basketball we've seen this year. Hannah drives, and nobody stops her. Nice drive. And Rosehill quickly recovered and gets a steal and a foul called. So a good series of events for the Rockets. Both teams sitting on 3 fouls with under a minute left. Bonus probably won't play a role here, but inbounds pass goes way off of its mark, so Augusta's got it. Augusta with a quick shot, no good. Taryn Beery has it. Gets it over to Avery. Avery drives with her left and gets fouled in the process of shooting. And Avery has done a good job this year of driving, drawing the foul, and getting to the line. And she's actually done a really pretty good job of free throws. First attempt this game notwithstanding. Bounces out. Second attempt. Second attempt, no good, did not hit the rim. So Augusta's going to get the ball out of bounds with 28.5 seconds left. Shot clock is off. So they should be playing for the last shot here. Or that. Augusta gets the long rebound. I think Michaela had it and just couldn't keep her hand on it. Pass to the interior. 5 seconds left. Rosehill ball. There's going to be 4.3 seconds left on the clock. Coach T. Allen is bringing in Caton and Bridget. Caton's going to give him a little more presence down underneath, and I think Bridget's there because she can hoist the three. Taryn cannot. She finally gets Avery. Avery's got a second. Gets a shot off, but because not able to get enough under it. So that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. And it's time for our cheer off. I've been told I'm biased, so I'm going to try to get both groups in frame here. So Rockets going for 3 stunts. Rockets got 3 lifts. Orioles have 2 lifts. Come on, I'm not being biased. Cheerleaders win. Rockets win. They win the first dreaded cheer off of the night. Congratulations to the Rockets. We had Captain Natalie Kane on. I think she's captain. She's a senior. Been fun to watch the team grow under the leadership of their seniors. Rockets ball. Offensive foul called on Brinley. Excuse me, on Hannah Reeves. On the court for the Rockets is Hannah, Caton, Bridget, Josie and Avery. Steal by Bridget. Gets it to Josie. Josie gets it in. Sorry, I didn't have the camera over in time. Josie got the ball, took a quick dribble with it, and was able to get the ball in the basket. Another steal by the Rockets almost. Josie going into the stands. Steal by Avery. And she gets it. And Avery's really, you can tell, worked on the layup. Because once she's got the ball, she's the fastest, literally, and by the clock, the fastest person on the court. And once she's got it, getting that layup is an easy one for her. We have a cheer off. Okay, we got a lift. Crowd participation. Kicks. I'm going to go with crowd participation and say another one for the Roselle Rockets. Augusta calling a quick timeout. Rockets have scored twice in the first minute. And Augusta's going to inbounds underneath their basket. Rockets into the full court press. Augusta went the length of the court. And Bridget, with some fancy maneuvering, gets it. And Augusta struggling to get the ball over the line, but they get it and they get a basket. Pretty good press by the Rockets, but it collapsed. Once the ball got to the interior. Nice pass from Caton. Gets it into Josie, and the Rockets, who struggled to get baskets in the first quarter, suddenly have 8 points in the second quarter. 14-8. Foul on the Rockets. And basket is no good, I don't think. I think Michaela mugged her before she started shooting. No, basket's no good, but that is the third team foul on the Rockets with just 6 minutes left in the second quarter. So we're probably going to find out how good a free throw shooting team Augusta is in a minute. No good on the layup, and the ball's going to go to the Rockets. Inbounds to Bridget. And the band as loud as ever. You guys are too loud. I think it's like Nirvana night for the band because they're all dressed in hoodies, and I'll have to ask. Nice inbounds. A little too strong for Michaela. And Augusta has dribbled themselves into a corner. Attempted three, no good. Rebound Augusta on the inside. And in the words of the great song, let the bodies hit the floor. They're battling tonight. Deep three by Augusta, no good. I'm going to ask my good friend Addison Potter, what is your guys' theme tonight?
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler's the theme. Thank you, Addison. Okay, so the theme is Adam Sandler is the band. I can live with that. A little bit of Sandman never hurt anybody. Although, let's be honest, his earlier films were his best. Billy Madison, Waterboy, Happy Gilmore. Two shots for Michaela. No good on the first. 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Tie up. Going to go to the Rockets. Josie dribbles into traffic, loses it, but gets it back and gets another basket. And the Rockets up 16-8. They struggled to come up with 6 points in the first quarter, but they have come back with 10 points in the second quarter. Augusta's had pretty good ball movement, but Rose Hill's got some quick hands tonight. They're making it very difficult for Augusta. Taryn Beery is in the game, so is Hannah Reeves, Brinley, Josie, and Avery. Nice pass to the inside, but no good. And here comes Brinley. Picks up her dribble. There she goes. She's got it to the top of the key to Avery. Avery driving. No call on the foul. That would have had to have been a pretty generous call for the foul. Nice block by Brinley. Hannah's going to drive. And they're going to call another offensive foul on Hannah. It's 14 fouls for the Rockets this quarter. Next foul will put Augusta on the line. It's Rose Hill Rec Night tonight here at the ball game, so all the kids are showing up in their jerseys. They got in for free just by wearing their jersey. So they got some shenanigans planned for them. A drive by Augusta, no good. Caton hit the floor to try to stop the shot. Bridget over to Josie, back out to Bridget for the three. No good. And stolen by the Rockets. Here comes Bridget. And a reach in by Augusta will give them their third team foul. Rockets playing pretty well in this quarter, up 16-8, and they'll be on the line. We'll have the boys game starting at 7:30-ish, but we will stop this broadcast and start a new one on YouTube. Be sure and hit that subscribe button so you can stay on top of all things Rose Hill. Congratulations to the Rose Hill Drama Club. They put on a spectacular show this last weekend. The Butler did it. Kind of a murder mystery. And it was recorded, and that will be made available either through YouTube or through flash drive sales, one way or another. But it was a funny play. So congratulations to them and Mr. Blauser, who does a great job with the drama team. 2:41. Should be able to see the clock, shot clock and the game clock over the basketball goal. We get asked every now and then. Our system is not locked into the scoring table. I don't know what kind of budget you people think we have. So we got the score, fouls, timeouts for you. That'll be the fourth team foul on Augusta. So both teams are going to be in the bonus now. Timeout by Rose Hill. So the next foul against Augusta, Rose Hill will be on the bonus. And Augusta's already in the bonus. Rose Hill up 16-8 with under 2.5 minutes left to go in this half. Jim's feeling it pretty good, so you want to try to get out here, have a good time tonight. Don't forget, if you have your activity pass for a middle schooler or a high schooler, that will get you into the game tonight. If your child plays Rose Hill Rec basketball, they show up with their jersey on, they can get into the game tonight for free as well. So good night to cheer on the Rockets. Should be a fairly, on paper, fairly even matchup against Augusta. And both Augusta girls and Augusta girls and Rose Hill girls had 3 wins going into tonight. So based off of common opponents, they should be fairly even. But Rose Hill is leading. Hannah's trapped. And they've just got like 3 seconds to get across the line, and not going to do it. 10-second violation. I think they were a little bit caught off guard by that trap. Maybe hadn't discussed what they're going to do about it. So Augusta's going to have the ball on their half of the court. And we'll see if Coach T. Allen wants to address it in a timeout. Great defense by Hannah. Quick hands. Pretty good feed to the interior, but the Rockets are playing vicious defense. Kaylee Davis battling. They're going to call a foul on the floor, but I don't know who you would call it on. They're going to call it on Bridget. That'll put Augusta on the line for 2 shots. First one's no good. Second one's good. And Augusta really needed that. That's only their 3rd point of this quarter. Taryn was trying to pass it over to Kaylee, but I don't think she realized she was about a half step away from having a nice shot herself. Augusta's ball. And Michaela Johnson's back in the game for the Rockets. Deep three by Augusta, no good. They get there and rebound. Ball did not hit the rim. So the shot clock is down to about 10. And Michaela's battling. They're going to call it another jump ball. I don't know that either young lady had firm possession at any time. They're giving it to Rose Hill, but the arrow was pointing Augusta. And a 5-second violation. That may have been the quickest 5 seconds I've seen. So inbounds for Augusta. Nice pass to the interior, but again, Augusta not able to sink those nice close shots. Down by 7 to the Rockets. Brindley picked up that dribble and just did not have a good place to pass yet. And Rose Hill's really avoided that turnover bug tonight, but a little struggle in the last minute or so. Taking advantage of the fact that they're up by 7 on a team that is not shooting well. Nice drive by Augusta. Offensive foul. Michaela got in her way and foul on an offensive possession, so there's no shots. Both teams in the bonus here. Bridget's got it, is driving. And Bridget dribbled out of what would have been a bad trap. Brindley's driving. Gets an open lane and puts the Rockets up by 9. Shot clock is off. There's 20 seconds left. And Augusta is just not hitting those close shots tonight. And their game is struggling because of it. Augusta's going to inbounds underneath their own basket with about 10 seconds left. And good defense again by Caton. About a second went off the clock. And they're going to inbounds from what is a horrible location, which is the corner. 9 seconds left. Rose Hill up by 9. Three-point attempt, no good by Augusta. Bridget's battling for the ball. They're going to give the jump ball to Augusta. Not a bad thing. There's a second and a half left. That means Rose Hill's going to get possession to start the half. Foul on the shot, so Augusta's going to get a couple free throws. First shot's good. Brings Augusta within 8. Second one's good. So Augusta's going to be down by 7 going into the second half to your Rose Hill Rockets. We'll give you a chance to take a break. They'll get their Gatorade and orange slices, and we'll be back in a little bit. So we're going to go live for the competition is shooting for the kids. These are our rec basketball players, the boys. It's the older age group over here on the left. And then over on the right, we got the younger ones, the non-traveling age group, I assume. I think if they make a basket, they get like a free steak or something. So that's our varsity boys team out there helping them out. So if you can spot your child, we'll let you do it. I'm going to pan out. You can kind of watch, and we will be back in just a few minutes. It's time for third quarter to begin again. Rockets up to 18-11 versus the visiting Orioles of Augusta. Both teams ended the first quarter tied at 6. In the second quarter, the Rockets came alive, put together quite a few points. Augusta struggled for the better part of the quarter, and then they ended with 2 free throws to end the half. So going into the second half, we'll see if the Rockets continue to score. They've had scoring from shooting and from driving. So something to look forward in this second half of play. Just a reminder, if your kid is in rec basketball, they get in for free tonight just by wearing their shirt. They had an activity for the guys here in the halftime of the girls' game. And the girls' rec players will have an activity during halftime of the boys' game. It had been advertised at one point that tonight would be senior night. That has been moved to another day just a few weeks from now. So we will go into the third quarter here in a moment. Rockets will open the quarter with possession. On the court for the Rockets will be Bridget, Josie, Addie, Avery, and Kate and Barb. And we're underway. Tie up, and immediately Augusta gets possession. And the Rockets did in the first half with a bit of a turnover bug. So we'll see if they can avoid that. They went to full court pressure. Battle for the ball, and the Rockets come away with it. Caton came down dribbling, but I don't know that she was aware that she had a defender on either side. And Augusta strikes early. 18-13 Augusta. Augusta in the full court press, which gave the Rockets a little bit of problem in the first half, but they got the ball across now. Bridget with a deep 2, no good, short. And Kate and Barb just making her presence known. And Augusta coach calls the timeout before they lost possession with the tie-up. Augusta will have the ball coming out of the timeout. And here we go. Rockets working the ball around. Avery with a long pass to Bridget. Bridget tries to save the ball and knocks it off an Augusta player. 17 seconds left on the shot clock for the Rockets. Ten seconds left on the shot clock. Avery's got it. Good ball movement. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. I don't know that they're aware. Avery takes a shot, misses the rim. It's out of bounds off the Rockets and shot clock violation. So I think they're discussing if it was deflected, and they're saying it was not. So it'll be Augusta basketball. Rockets back in a full court press. Augusta with 10 seconds on the shot clock. A three, no good. Reset shot clock, and a drive to the lane is good. And Augusta's down by 3 now. Reach in by Augusta. That'll be their first foul of the quarter. And Caton Lim inbound to Avery. Brindley's checking in, and Avery's going to take a break. So on the court now, you have Addie, Brindley, Caton for the 3, no good. Bridget and Josie. Three attempt by Augusta's no good. They get the rebound underneath. No good. Another attempt by 3, no good. And they're going to call for Brindley for over the back. Quick hands by Bridget. Josie tried to save it, just could not get her bearings about her to keep it in bounds. Foul call on Bridget. That'll be on 3 on Bridget for the game. Coach Talon's going to leave her in. The Rockets have not scored yet this quarter, and we are halfway through it. No good on the first attempt. They're still up by 3, but they have not been able to put any kind of offense together. Hannah is in for Bridget. Second one, no good as well. Augusta with the rebound, cross-court pass. They just can't handle it. It'll be Rose Hill ball. Brindley went for the shot, missed it. Addie got the rebound, went up for it, and was fouled almost immediately. Addie's good for the first. And second one's good. Those are the first points for the Rockets this quarter. They're back up by 5. Caton with big defense there, knocking the ball away. And Caton gets called for a push on that one. Be a third team foul. Inbounds for Augusta. And Brindley gets called for travel. Changed her pivot foot, and they got her on it. Drive by Augusta, no good. Kaylee Davis comes down with the rebound. And here comes Brindley. Rockets put together 2 points so far this quarter. And Augusta's put together 4, so we're not talking about a high-scoring affair right now. Caton gets the ball over to Brindley and over to Hannah. Caton for 3, no good. And Augusta's got it, and here they come. Caton's going to be called for another foul. This time it'll be on the shot. That's the 4th team foul. So Augusta's going to shoot 2. No good on the first, and the next foul on Rose Hill, Augusta will be in the bonus. No good on the second one. Kaylee Davis with the rebound. And Kaylee went down a little bit hard. It looked like she may have stepped on somebody, but she's running down the full court, so she's okay. Got Avery and Bridget are back in with Hannah. Addie and speaking of Addie, she gets the basket. Rockets back up by 7. So with under 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter, Rockets are up 22-15. And it'll be Augusta ball. And Rockets are looking for the full court press. Long inbounds, nearly went out of bounds. And Kaylee I didn't get the camera over quick enough. Let's just say it was a really tough foul. So there was no question about that foul. First one's good. Second one, no good. Out of bounds off Augusta. Rose Hill ball with 1:46 left. And Avery dribbles into traffic, and they call the foul. So Hannah's going to inbounds on the far side. Trying to find somebody open. It looked like Bridget might have been for a second, but then it was stolen by Augusta. They're down by 4. That turnover bug is attacking. It'll be Rose Hill ball. But ball security becomes an issue again for the Rockets toward the end of a quarter. The intensity of the defense ramps up, and they seem to struggle with that. Hit it inbounds, looking for somebody open, gets it to Bridget. And they're going to call another foul on Augusta. That gives them 14 fouls. The next foul will put Rose Hill in the bonus. Congratulations to our middle school spelunking team for winning first place over the weekend in the great spelunking tournament of the Ozarks. Congratulations to them, and all middle schoolers were recovered from the caves. So we'll be anxious to see how that turns out for the rest of the year. Nice pass to the interior by Augusta. No good on the basket. And looking forward to the fourth quarter, Augusta has shown no fear launching the three, and they have yet to, I believe, have yet to hit one tonight. So we'll see if that happens. They're going to call a travel on Augusta. It'll be Rose Hill ball. If the refs weren't sure, Bridget was being extra careful to make sure they knew that she thought they traveled. Avery passes into traffic, and it gets stolen. It'll be off Augusta, but we're seeing a pattern here with their possessions late in the game. Is trying to pass into places where the ball ought not to be passed. Brindley breaks through. I think everybody thought she dribbled, but she did not. But we turn it over again. Down by 4. Here comes Augusta. And the Rockets, who played such an amazing second quarter, are struggling here at the end of another quarter. Another foul with 8.2 seconds left to go. Is on the shot, but it would have been shooting anyway because Augusta's in the bonus. Two shots. First one's no good. Augusta struggled from the three-point line and also from the free throw line tonight. I think the only two free throws that were made concurrently were in the first half. No good. Caton fought for it and hit the ground. 2 seconds left. No good. And the Rockets escape with their lives in the third quarter. And that brings us to another dreaded cheer-off. The Rockets got the dances going. And the glittery pom-poms. Augusta's got a lift, but they are not excited about that clapping. Another victory for the Rose Hill cheerleading team. So congratulations to our Rose Hill cheerleaders, undefeated again this year in the dreaded cheer-off. We go into the fourth quarter. Rockets up by 4. But if they play like they did in the fourth quarter, they will be in trouble. And here come the Orioles. Turnover. Caton's got it. And Bridget was looking for Josie, but Josie wasn't quite ready for it. And they start the quarter with the turnover. Augusta will get the ball on their side. Rockets with the full court press. Orioles break the press. Both teams sitting at 3 wins for the year. I'm sure both teams have discussed how they should be able to win this game. Turnover for the Orioles. And the Orioles come back down to full court press. And this has been a problem sporadically for the Rockets tonight, breaking the press. But Avery gets across the line. And they turn over. Another errant pass for the Rockets. Struggling to control the ball for the last quarter and a half. Pass to the inside for the Orioles. Bridget's got it, and they're going to say she was on the line. If you ask me, the line fouled her. If you're visiting from Augusta tonight, please get out your tickets, as we're about to have a giveaway for all-you-can-eat ice cream. If you're in section 505, row EE, seat 5, you have won all-you-can-eat ice cream for the rest of the night. Just take your ticket stub, go to the concession stand, ask for Bob, tell him you want all-you-can-eat ice cream. Make sure you have your ticket stub, and you've got all-you-can-eat ice cream for the entire night. I don't see anybody from the visitor section moving, so we'll save that for the next game. Good crowd tonight visiting Augusta Orioles. Hopefully both teams can avoid any gruesome, controversial moments. Addy, not sure quite what to do with it, gets it back out to Avery. He's got 5 seconds and speeds her way in. It just cannot get the ball to drop. Pretty good possession for the Rockets. They didn't try to force the ball in. Would have been nice to come away with points, though. 6 minutes, 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They're going to say Avery, I think, was crossing the line. So they gave a warning to her. Kaiten Barb, lowering her elbow, her shoulder a little bit, gets called for the foul. First team foul of the quarter. Both teams sitting at 3 timeouts. Double dribble on Augusta. Both teams doing their absolute best to put the other team in a position to win. Four-court press. Nice pass into Bridget. Gets it down to Josie. That's how you do it, folks. Great play. 24-18. Addie with good defense as this team's found its second breath, maybe. I'll tell you what, Augusta has not been afraid to launch the threes, and I don't know if they're normally effective from three-point land, but tonight has not been theirs. Addie Rockley for 3. No good. She and Coach T. Allen just looked at each other like, why not? Rosehill kind of napping a little bit, but they speed up and catch it. Augusta for 3, and Brindley caught her. That'll be the second team foul. No good on the first one. Rosehill's still up by 6. Pretty good game as far as competition-wise. Not a clean game for the Rockets. No good on the second shot. They're going to call the ball out of bounds on the Rockets. Okay. I don't have an angle to argue with it. It just looked for me that I think they said it bounced out of bounds before Augusta rolled on top of it. Kaiten down to Bridget. Bridget with kind of an awkward shot. It's a tie-up. It's going to go to the Rockets. Rockets up by 6, have possession underneath their own basket. On the court is Brindley, Kaiten, Addie, Josie, and Bridget. Addie, with a nice move, gets fouled in the process, and so she's going to the line. Will shoot 2. 5 minutes left to go in the game. Rockets looking for the 4th win of the year. It's good. Addie with her second shot. Please whisper. No good. Just off the front of the rim. Augusta down by 7. And if they were going to start making their threes, I would think now would be the time to do it. No good. Bridget battled for it. Reset shot clock for Augusta. I sense that shot clock's going to be irrelevant for them. They've got to get some points on the board. Caden's going to get called for another foul. She was reaching in. I think she was just honestly just playing good defense and happened to make contact. Rockets up by 7, 4.5 minutes left to go. What? I can't see. What you got? Did you run the turkey trot? I walked the turkey trot. Wait. The 1 mile? Sure you did. 25-18. Hannah Reeves is in the game for the Rockets. Oh, so's Avery. 35 seconds on the shot clock, 4:18 left. Hannah gets it to Brinley, gets it back to Hannah. Nice break on the press. Josie got beat up a little bit, but no call. Augusta, no good on the 3. Got to respect that they're still shooting it. It would lead me, and they're going to call a foul on Augusta on the floor. It would lead me to believe that maybe they've had a little more success with the 3 than they've had tonight. (25-18) Rockets. Boys game usually should start at 7:30, but it's not going to. So after this game, there will be a little bit of a break, a respite, if you will. Avery with the rope-a-dope and does not go in. So anticipate the boys game starting closer to 7:45 tonight. I know you've heard me say it before. I'll say it again. Another 3 attempt by Augusta, no good. 3:23. Rockets do have 4 team fouls. So next foul, and Augusta will be in the bonus, which is not as threatening as it sounds. Augusta has not been a good free throw shooting team. We have a mid-quarter cheer-off. They got the signs going. Augusta with kind of a toss, but not coordinated, not synchronized. And that last one, she's like, no. Okay. I got to give it to the Rockets just because they're all on the same page. And the Rockets win. Another dreaded cheer-off tonight. Congratulations, Rockets. Full crowd tonight. Augusta has traveled very well. And, of course, Rose Hill's home crowd has been doing very well this year at all the games. Okay, so here we go. Augusta's going to inbounds. Rose Hill has 14 fouls, so Augusta will be in the bonus on the next foul. Augusta only has 2 team fouls. And Augusta misses the 3. I mean, they have not hesitated to fire that 3 at all tonight. Hadn't gone in to the benefit of the Rockets. And Coach TL, I think he told his team, drain the clock. Addie battling for the ball, and I got to tell you, Addie's not the one I want mad at me. She gets fouled. Correction, Rockets have 3 team fouls. They just updated the scoreboard, so I've updated mine. And Augusta has 3 team fouls, so if you want the boys' game to start soon, you're praying for no more team fouls. Addie makes the first one. Rockets up by 8. It is at best a 3-possession game. Don't talk. Don't talk. Addie misses the second one. And I do have Augusta listed a bonus. That did not reset a quarter. I apologize. Pass to the interior. Augusta does not make the interior shot either. Off of the Rockets, out of bounds. It'll be Augusta ball underneath the basket. Bridget at the top of the key, over to Caton. They're going to drain as much clock as they can right now. Avery drives and gets fouled. That'll be 14 fouls for Augusta. She saw her opening and took it. So Coach T. Allen has probably told the team, pass the ball around the horn. If you get a drive or a shot, take it. And she took it. Avery at the line, pretty effective on the free throw this year. Rockets up 26-18. Don't talk during the free throw. It's good. Still a 3-possession game. If Avery could sink this, it would be a 4-possession game. It's good. Rockets up by 10 points. Orioles would need 4 possessions, assuming no fouls, to get this game close, to get any kind of striking range. Deep, of course that one goes in. The deepest 3 of the night. Rockets up by 7, 3-possession game with 1:56 left. Another fourth quarter cheer off. We got the cheer. Double stunt. Crowd's into it. Rockets win another dreaded cheer off. Undefeated at home this year. Okay, Rosehill's going to inbounds. And if there's a problem they've had tonight offensively, it's been breaking the press. Much better in the second half, but they have fallen victim to passing errantly on a prayer a few times. Avery's got the ball. Battling, and they turn it over. Avery may have gotten hit in the face there. She's another 3 by Augusta, and they're going to call a tie-up, and possession goes to Augusta. Nope. The ref is going to call a foul, much to the chagrin of the visiting team. And I have to say, that was a late change on that call. I get why they're frustrated. He had a better angle of it, but that's the way it goes. I've said that a lot tonight. Addie misses her first one. Rockets up by 7. They are in the bonus, so she'll get a second one here. Addie misses the second one. Rockets up by 7. Minute and a half left. It's a 3-possession game. Another deep 3 by Augusta's, no good. And Caton gets it and threw it away. I think she thought she was falling and was just trying to get it off to somebody, but it didn't happen. Augusta's got the ball. 1:15 left. And Avery's going to get called for the foul, but I don't think she meant to. One more foul, and Augusta's going to be in the bonus. As I said, boys' game is not starting at 7:30. I would a 3 is good. Augusta down by 4. Caton breaks the press herself. Passes it in. Avery Hotovy, no good. Josie gets it. Is fouled. 28-24, Rose Hill. Next foul by Rose Hill, and Augusta will be in the bonus. So buckle up for what could be the longest 50 seconds of your life. No good. Rose Hill up by 4. Augusta has sunk 2 quick threes to make this game doable for them. Oh, you can cut the tension with a knife, ladies and gentlemen. No good. Rebound by Addie. Gets it out to Bridget. And Bridget's fouled. And that'll put Bridget on the line, who's probably one of their better free throw shooters. So Bridget's going to shoot 2. First one's good. And all of that, we took 4 seconds off the clock. Like I said, get your pillows out. No good. Augusta down by 5. And they get a quick layup. Now Augusta down by 3. With 37.5 seconds left to go. So what to look for here is when Rose Hill inbounds the ball, they've been susceptible in the full court to turnovers. So we'll see if they can avoid that and if they can break the press. So T. Allen may go with a hands unit and not worry about his interior. Just get the ball over the line, put in his shooters, and those he has a comfort level with that they're going to be able to break the press. Okay, Rocket cheerleaders, they have a dance, and we've seen the lift, Augusta. We get it. We got a new dance we haven't seen yet tonight. Rockets win the cheer off. Isn't this terribly exciting? Rockets up by 3, looking for their 4th win of the year, as is Augusta. Augusta has been on a feast or famine with their three-point shot this game, and they've made their last two. And then a quick turnover, and they got a layup. Inbounds over to Josie, to Avery, who was fouled immediately. And Avery's going to be on the line, which if you're an Augusta coach, you've probably told your team, foul away. Stops the clock and puts the pressure on the free throw shooters for Rose Hill. 34.2 seconds left. Shot clock will be off for the rest of this quarter. No good for Avery. Rose Hill has gone from being up by 10, now up by 3. Avery sinks the second one. Here comes Augusta. For 3, no good. Augusta went for a quick 2, and Addie was not going to let her get that without a donation of some skin on the court. So a good foul there, but that puts Augusta in the bonus now as well. First free throw, no good. Augusta's still down by 4 with 22.3 seconds left to go in the game. Oh, it's terribly exciting. Second free throw is good. And Rose Hill inbounds. Bridget is tripped. I don't think the trip was intentional, but she was tripped nonetheless. So with 19.2 seconds left, Bridget's going to go to the line. And she makes the first, which is huge. Rose Hill's up by 4. I anticipate a timeout by one of the coaches here. Bridget makes the second one. Timeout Augusta. So if you're Augusta, you've got to go with the 3 here. You're down by 5. Down by 5. If you get a quick 2, that's great. You still have to have a 3 to even tie it at that point. And you're going to have to rely on the foul because Rose Hill figured out how to break that press. If you're Rose Hill, Coach T. Allen is probably telling his team, no threes. Take out the shooter. Foul them. Put the pressure on them to make free throws. You're already in the bonus. So force, if they're going to go for the 3, don't allow it. He's probably also told them, make sure you're going for the ball. Augusta with a long pass, no good. Not a bad play. So now Rose Hill's going to inbounds up by 5 with 16 seconds left. And Bridget's fouled. And Bridget can all but ice it here. If she makes them both, that puts Rose Hill up by 7. And that's 2 possessions. Well, excuse me, 3 possessions that Augusta really has not been that efficient in their offense. And Bridget misses the first one. So Addie and Josie are going to stay underneath to rebound to force Augusta to not just have an open, easy rebound. Caden and Avery will be in the backcourt. Rose Hill with the rebound. And you're not going to believe this, but Bridget's been fouled again. 10 seconds left. Rosehill up by 5. And Bridget can ice it here if she makes them both. Bridget can make us more comfortable if she'll make one. There we go. Rosehill up by 6 with less than 10 seconds to go. Addie make with the block. And Rosehill, with a hard-fought win, comes away with the win against the visiting Augusta Orioles. Final score, Rosehill 33, Augusta 27. Congratulations to the girls varsity team. Great win tonight for the 4th win of the season. Some stuff to work on still, of course, but a good turnout for them. We will go off the air here in a minute and come back for the boys varsity game in about 20 minutes. Thank you for watching.